Hi everyone, happy Thursday. I have a read aloud for you today. It is called The Three Little Super Pigs Once Upon a Time. And this is a fairy tale. And one of the things fairy tales a lot of times start with is once upon a time. So that's one clue that I know that this is going to be a fairy tale. Now this is a fairy tale that kind of is a spoof off of The Three Little Pigs. So you'll see some things that are similar or the same and some differences, some things that are a little different. It's kind of a fun, silly book that I thought you guys would really enjoy. It was written by Claire Evans. And a lot of times fairy tales also have things that come in threes. So it's no surprise that there are three little pigs in this as well. Here's our title page, The Three Little Super Pigs Once Upon a Time. There's some bright bricks. Oh, there's my title page. Three Little Super Pigs. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs. They dreamed of becoming superheroes. In fact, they were so obsessed that their family house became cluttered with all of their superhero collections. So one day, Mother Pig told her little superheroes it was time to find their own homes, and she waved goodbye. There she is waving goodbye. They walked for hours crossing dangerous rivers and climbing steep cliffs. Until finally they arrived at their destination, Fairyland. After an exhausting trip, the pigs decided to set up camp for the night and build their new homes in the morning. Welcome to Fairyland. While toasting marshmallows in their superhero costumes, the pigs met a new friend, Little Red Riding Hood. She warned them about the big bad wolf who had been terrorizing Fairyland. So we have another character, Little Red Riding Hood, who also has a wolf in her fairy tale. The wolf had kidnapped Mary's little lamb and stolen sheep's clothing. He'd even been disguising himself as different grandmas and stolen their clothing. The pigs were warned to be on their guard. The next morning, two of the pigs were desperate to play superheroes with their new friends, so they built their houses as quickly as possible. The first pig chose straw to build his house, and he gathered all he could find. The second little pig chose to build his house out of sticks, and he collected them from high and low. And in no time at all, their new homes were ready. So you can see the house of straw and the house of sticks. While his two brothers were having fun, the third little pig was patiently building his house out of bricks. Uh-oh. I wonder if you're looking at the background of that picture. He wanted to make sure it was strong and sturdy, so he worked very hard. Finally, the three houses were ready, and the pigs were very happy in their new homes. So there are the three homes. There they all look pretty peaceful in there. Suddenly, the first little pig was startled by a terrible growl outside his window. It was the big bad wolf. Little pig, let me come in, he cried. Oh, no. Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin, squealed the panicked pig. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in, growled the wolf. Whoosh. And with one puff, he blew the house in. The first little pig ran over for cover in his brother's house of sticks. Little pigs, let me come in, bellowed the wolf. Not by the hairs on our chinny chin chins, cried the pigs. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. So he huffed and he puffed and whoosh, he blew the stick house in. Dodging the flying sticks and falling debris, the two little pigs ran as quickly as they could to their brother's house of bricks, narrowly escaping the nasty wolf who was getting very angry and very hungry. Little pig, let me come in, demanded the wolf. Not by the hairs on our chins, the pigs yelled. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in, screamed the wolf. So he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed, but the brick house would not blow in. The wolf was furious. Suddenly, the pigs were startled by a loud clanging noise from outside. The big bad wolf had made another plan to climb onto the roof and sneak down the chimney. Two of the pigs started to panic, but the third little pig had a super plan. And he had been boiling a pan of water on the fire all along. So the wolf came hurtling down the chimney. He fell bottom first into the bubbling hot pan. With a piercing shriek, he jumped out of the water and straight into the pig's net. The big bad wolf was defeated. The pigs waved goodbye to the silly old wolf as he carted off to prison. Oh, he got in trouble. With Fairyland safe at last, the pigs' dream of becoming real superheroes had finally come true as the whole town cheered their special new name. Hooray for the 3 little Superpigs! The end. Okay, so my goal or my challenge to you is for you to try to go back and start at the beginning of the book and retell the story. Think about what happened first, what happened in the middle, what happened in the end of the story. See if you can remember the characters in the story. What are the characters doing? What's the problem? And how it's solved. All right, guys, hope you have a great day. Happy learning.